bound only by frozen memories. Lost inside, racing all these broken dreams tonight. And we'll
$1 million. Getting first. Just getting set up here, and then in about 3 minutes, I'm gonna be live. Thank you so much for hitting first and getting in here pretty much right when I hit the live button. So this is rare. I don't see something in here just yet. I appreciate it. Give me a couple minutes, and then we're gonna be starting the Conquest of Skyrim Mod on Skyrim Special Edition.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the memories of us is all I have. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in this same sky, when I'm on the other side. Take me back to the life that we once knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in the same sky, when I'm on the other side.
Okay, what is up, dude? I think we're finally ready to get her started. Thank you, Militos, for mentioning the music volume. Oh, I'm a little off center here. I gotta move. I gotta scooch over here so I can get center of my camera. I gotta get a better output for TikTok, because I'm kind of making do with my TikTok output, but it's not the best right now. But we'll get there. So what are we doing today? We're playing a little bit of Skyrim. 1,600 mods, if you could believe it. It's a little mod list called Constellation, and I've added a couple of mods to it. We're playing. I'm hoping that we can start the Conquest of Skyrim mod, and then we can make our own faction and fight the Stormcloaks and the Imperials and see if we can't come conquer Skyrim. But while it's loading, because it takes about 9 years to load Skyrim when you're running 1600 mods, I got a little story to tell you guys. And it happened to a friend of mine, and we were. So what happened is, last Friday we were at Dungeons and Dragons, and we were just playing, and one of the guys gets a Snapchat, a text message Snapchat from his girlfriend saying, "Oh my God, my car just got sandwiched." And he kind of takes this call in private, blah 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 blah. He's like talking to his girlfriend in the kitchen. We can't really hear at this point what's going on, but we're like, okay, well, if he's taking the phone call, not around us, then he obviously wants to keep this kind of private. So we're not gonna like we're kind of like purposely not trying to overhear what's going on with this conversation. So we're just like kind of like slowly playing while he like is in the kitchen, because we don't want to like run too much of the game without him, but we also don't want to hear. So we're like trying to like we're just like kind of chit-chatting in the other room while they're chatting, so that we don't hear anything that he doesn't want us to hear between him and his girlfriend. Anyway, so he comes back, we're like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing, just the girlfriend was a little upset, blah blah blah." So we like kind of continue on what we're doing, what we're playing, and we continue to play Dungeons and Dragons for a few hours, blah blah blah. Then we go to leave my buddy's house, and we're like out front, and we're all saying kind of our goodbyes. Go to get into our cars, and my other buddy's car has been sandwiched. And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he comes back into the house. He's like, "Dude, my car just got sandwiched." And we're like, "What do you mean?" And the guy that took the phone call earlier was like, "Let me guess. It's a Dijon mustard sandwich on your windshield." And my other buddy was like, "Yeah, how did you know that?" And he's like, "Oh, my girlfriend's car got sandwiched tonight too, with Dijon mustard and bread." And keep in mind, like the two houses that we were staying at were like not close, you know, like they're in different quadrants of the city, this girlfriend's house and where we were hanging out. So like it would have been quite a bit for them to like, if it's just, okay, here's the situation. If it's the same person that sandwiched both cars, it would have taken a lot for them to like travel the distance between the cars to wind up like to like sandwich both cars. So like it's weird that at both locations the exact same thing happened. You know what I mean? So then we were like, well, what the hell is going on here, dude? Like the whole thing was like so bizarre. And so we were like, well, like, we'll call them A and B. So A was the guy that got the phone call, and B was the guy that had his car sandwiched. So like we were like, oh, guy A, like you obviously just like you sandwiched your girlfriend's car and then you came over here and now you're sandwiched this car. And he's like, no man, like why would I do that? Why would I just like sandwich people's cars, blah blah blah. And then he goes to get in his car to leave, and his car is sandwiched. Which adds a whole nother of complexity to this story, because now it's looking like it was more of a targeted prank than like a somewhat accident. So the going theory is like, okay, so here's the weird details about the things. So it's at the location that we're playing D&D, two cars get sandwiched. Guy A, guy B. And then guy A's girlfriend in a whole nother location gets sandwiched. Now, here's where the story gets a little bit tricky. if it's a targeted prank, why did a person B's car get sandwiched? Unless it was a targeted attack and the person B's car was just like kind of like an innocent bystander in the whole scenario. You know what I mean? So like, if you're the distance between the cars wasn't like 1-2 cars. It was like a car got sandwiched, and then like there was like 3 cars in between them, and then his car got sandwiched. So there was quite a bit of space in between the cars getting sandwiched. If you're, and so that's what's kind of weird about the whole situation, is that like, why did person B's car get sandwiched? And then to add another layer to this, so me and my buddies were up like all night the other night, like trying to like figure this out. So we were like, okay, so the prime suspect is guy A, and he just either sandwiched his own car to get away with it, because, and the reason this theory kind of works is because I never saw the girlfriend's car. It was just told to us that her car got sandwiched. And then guy A was like, well, I'll call my girlfriend and she'll tell you. So she like called her up, and then he like, when he called her, he was like, your car got sandwiched tonight, right? And she was like, yeah. So like, I feel like he was almost like letting her know like that's what he said to like get away with it, you know? It's a whole tricky situation, but I also think that guy A would have given in by now and been like, yeah, guys, it was me that sandwiched the cars. Haha, funny prank. If it was him. Because it's been days and he still hasn't like kind of admitted to it being... Do you know what I'm trying to say here? Oh, what happened to my thing here? Oh, my explosion went way down. Why? There we go. Brightness. We'll brighten it up a bit. There we go. That's better. So that's what I mean by like the whole thing. Like, so you gotta believe one of two things. You gotta believe that either the guy A sandwiched both cars, possibly sandwiched his girlfriend's car, but we're not sure on that, and sandwiched his own car to try to get away with his elaborate car prank. That's what you kind of have to believe for theory A to work. Theory B is that somebody had a vendetta against guy A and was targeting his known vehicles, both his girlfriend's and his car, and that guy B's car was sandwiched just by mere coincidence because it was just like a bystander casualty of the sandwiching. Does that make sense? The whole thing's so weird, man. I don't know what to think. And the weird thing also is that like, so me and the dungeon master of the group, the DM, get to the location that we're playing Dungeons and Dragons at the same time as guy A. So me, guy A, and the DM all walk in together. And guy B is already there. So like, guy B is like... So there was no what I'm saying is there was no opportunity to do it before we were playing Dungeons and Dragons. So sometime between 7:30 and 12:30 at night was when the sandwiching happened. And I'm not. And we can, if we want to believe that the girlfriend's car got sandwiched, she called it 10 o'clock. About something. We're not 100% sure what it is. So like if guy A is telling the truth, then we can narrow down our timeline from 7:30 to 10 o'clock. That's when the sandwiching happened. And all the guys at D&D are accounted for. Like, nobody was like stepping outside like for an X number of minutes without anybody else. Like if somebody went out to have a smoke or something, they always went with somebody else. Unless multiple people are in on the sandwiching, which would be crazy. That's an angle I haven't explored before talking with you guys, and that's why I talk these kinds of things out. Is because I've never really considered that angle before. There could have been multiple assailants. So theory A is that guy A is not telling the truth. He sandwiched both the cars at some point in the night without anybody noticing. And then got his girlfriend to try to cover up and say that her car got sandwiched, so that there's, I don't know, just trying to cover up the fact that trying to throw off the trying to throw everybody off. And then theory B is that there's some weird connection between guy A and his girlfriend, and that their car got sandwiched, and then guy B's car got sandwiched as an innocent bystander. If you know what I mean. Also, kind of a weird fact of the end of the night was that when we were discussing what had happened and what we knew about the clues and stuff, there was a couple of guys sitting on a front porch, kind of like watching us. And then when they saw us kind of like point them out and be like, oh, there's a couple guys like sitting on their front porch over there, they like got up and went inside. Could be completely unrelated, could be just a coincidence, but kind of a little interesting note. Another interesting note about the case is that there is guy A and his girlfriend were like kind of insistent that it was a TikTok trend, that like people were throwing Dijon mustard on a piece of bread and sandwiching people's cars as a TikTok trend. But then we tried to find the TikTok trend, couldn't find anything about a TikTok trend with sandwiching cars with Dijon mustard. So I don't know what to make of this case. It could go cold. We just don't have many leads anymore. We don't have enough evidence. We don't have the resources to track any of this down. But I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to think about the sandwiching of these two cars. I'll leave that up to you guys. Let's play some Skyrim. We are playing a little bit of Skyrim. Oh. I've seen a couple of videos of people doing ketchup sandwiches. See, ketchup sandwiches makes more sense to me as a trend. Because ketchup is like not expensive. Dijon mustard is an expensive Dijon mustard is expensive. I gotta fix the chat box. There we go. The sandwiching is a weird touch. You know what I mean? Or the Dijon mustard's a weird touch. I don't understand the Dijon mustard aspect of it. It's way too expensive a condiment for just like a weird little prank. You know what I mean? It's a weird condiment to use. I feel like there's got to be something to do with the Dijon mustard itself. If that makes sense at all. Anyway, we're playing a little bit of Skyrim. Let me fix my my sounds here. We gotta do the desktop music and cut the music. It's like one, but like if you're just gonna use it to like throw somebody's on like, it's not like expensive, but like there's cheaper options if you're just gonna slap it on a windshield. Why does it need to be Dijon mustard? I'm saying that there's cheaper options to vandalize somebody's car. No, I shouldn't say vandalize, like no damage was done, but like, you know what I mean? To pull a little prank. There's cheaper options to pull a little prank. Maybe it's expired? Maybe. If they just like had it in their fridge and it was expired, maybe. Maybe. That could be something. I don't know. The whole scenario is very strange to me. The whole scenario is very strange to me. Okay, so we are playing Skyrim. We're doing the Conquest of Skyrim mod list right now, or like, I guess this mod list is called Constellation, so it's a very heavily modded Skyrim list. It's 1,600 mods. And then I've added a couple quest mods, the Conquest of Skyrim being one of them. Because we never got to finish it in another playthrough before Bethesda decided to absolutely mangle my mods, and I had to do a bunch of messing around to get Skyrim to be able to run mods again. And after I got it to be able to run mods, I was like, I do not want to search for and download all my mods again. Plus my mod list. Mod list that I had running was kind of all messed up. That one ketchup bottle, good evening. The one ketchup bottle, what a coincidence. We were talking about condiments and what kind of condiments you would use to vandalize somebody's car. If you were to use a condiment ketchup, what condiment would you use to slap on somebody's windshield? You know what I mean? Very strange indeed. Bird poop? I don't think bird poop's a condiment unless you're, I don't know, from Seattle. Something like that. Ooh, it is the middle of the night and it is dark out and we can't see anything, can we? But we do have Sophia and we've got this other lady. She's a nice lady. Stay vigilant. Yeah, dude. We got Sophia and we've got, Zara Fairchild. So I think, off of our previous knowledge of the Conquest of Skyrim, we know that when we make our own faction, we can get Halted Stream Camp and we can do the Ember Shard Mine, I believe. The Ember Shard Mine doesn't give us any gold. However, Halted Stream Camp does. So if we can get we need a little startup capital. And we need a little startup capital via our Look, I cheated a little bit and I took a little carry weight because I hate carry weight in games. So we got a lot of armor and stuff that we can use as startup capital in our ventures for finding for starting our own faction. We're gonna start our own faction. I'll let you guys start thinking of cool names to name our faction. And to name like the guys that are in our faction. So like the Stormcloaks are obviously the Stormcloaks, the Imperials are named the Imperials. So we can come up with a, am I running the right way? Not really. Guess what? What is up, Miliadus? Action Faction. That would be kind of a cool name. The Action Faction. And then what are our soldiers called? Oh, can we swim across this? Oh, we can't because we're fucking wearing armor. Your birthday is in 2 days. Happy birthday, Miliadus. Congratulations. How old are you gonna be, Miliadus? Or if you don't feel comfortable answering that question, don't feel like you need to answer. "26, right on, dude, right on." I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but my birthday's at the end of the month. But I can tell you that I've got the gray hairs kicking in on the sides. It doesn't look. It's just a little reminder that you're getting older, you know. Oh, dragonfly! What is making that horrific sound? Is there something trying to fight us? Oh, it's little pixies. Or imps. Oh shit, what the fuck? I gotta bash this fucking imp.
Do you think you're any different to the hundreds of others like you I have killed?
Dude, that imp like Loki like kind of smashed me. He's got a septum. I already got the gray hairs coming in. I mean, sometimes it hits people early. Like my brother, he had his gray hair coming super early. Like he was like almost gray by the time he was my age. But luckily, I've been blessed with better hair than him.
Do the whole of Nern a favor and just die, will you?
I can't see anything over here. I don't know who this. I don't know who Sophia's fighting. Is it another imp? With the light in my face and the dark screen, I can't see anything. Oh, there's an imp over there. Should we try to fight that guy? Oh, there's Sophia. Oh, there's a mud crab. Oh, they're having a little battle royale. No, the mud crab like smashed that.
You know, sometimes I like to roleplay. No, not like that. I mean, like pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around pinching people on
I started
the
at
bottom.
21. Ooh, you got hit with the gray hairs
fun.
early, eh?
You should try it.
I don't know what is going on with this like
Although
swimming.
pinching bottoms is quite fun too.
I can't see anything, and you know what? Much too late. We're just gonna hit him with the weight. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. Jeez Louise. Can I get up here? Can I get up here? No? Let me go across here now. I feel like I'm going to be able to get in this place somehow. How do I get in this place? I want to go in here. Oh, a little skeleton. How do I get in there? Ignore this little thing? Okay, I'll ignore that. Everyone represents the wisdom and experience gained through a long life. That is true. Every person with gray hair that I know is very wise. You got that going for you. Oh, can I go in here? Should I go in here? Mine were stress related. Were you in college? Meliodas, were you in college and all your hair went gray? Ducky, what is up, dude? Welcome in, homie. I don't know how the fuck to get up here. Ducky, my main man, how are we? You're just in time. We're gonna be starting a faction this It is the Duckmaster himself. The coolest Duckmaster. The greatest Duckmaster. The best Duckmaster. We're gonna be making our own faction, and we gotta come up with a cool name for it. We gotta come up with a cool name for our faction. A little zoomed in, aren't we? There we go. That's better. Let's put away our, oh, shit. We put it away too soon. Dude, Mudcrab's kind of smash. Like, I've taken down, like, level, like, 13 NPCs faster than I take down Mudcrab. Mudcrab's kind of go hard, dude. So who's this dude over here? I kind of want to go to this village really quick, see what they've got in town here. I want to see what they've got going on. Hello, fisherman.
Yes?
Yes. Oh, let's see what you got for sale. Let's see what you got for sale. Do you want any of my stuff? No, but I had a 12-hour factory job, and as soon as I got off work, I had to babysit 3 kids for 10 hours, so I was only getting like 2. Oh, dude. Dude, okay, I don't know what it is about me, but if I don't get, like, at least 6 hours of sleep, I am a complete piece of shit the next day. Like, a complete piece of shit. I'm gonna sell both of these to you. There you go.
Good day.
See ya. Let's go to this town, see if we can't sell some stuff. Any ideas for a good faction name? I don't know. What do you guys feel like is a good faction name? What should we be naming our faction? We gotta come up with a cool name for, like, the people that belong to the faction too. You know what I mean? Like. Like, if you belong to the faction, you're like, we need a cool name for, like, the members. You know what I mean? 1600 is so many mods. It's a ton of mods, eh? It's a lot of mods. My ex was the one that volunteered to watch the kids, but I always ended having to because she'd go to bed. Oh, I see.
How big the rest of the world is. The sky just goes on forever.
We're a little laggy right now. I don't know what is this house? Half Moon Mill. So that doesn't do anything else. Just a lightly, like, just a smidgen of mods, you know? Just a couple mods, just to spruce it up a bit, you know? Garden, how we doing, dude? Thank you for joining us. I don't know, if we keep getting more and more mods, we might need to upgrade my PC, because it's like sometimes it struggles trying to stream this and play it. What's in here? Ooh. That's kind of spooky, isn't it? Triumphant Traders. Okay, I like that. And then what do you call the soldiers? What do you call the soldiers when you that join our faction? Where do we need to go? We need to go... we're kind of like just on the south end of this. We're kind of taking the long way around here. Back to Whiterun. And unfortunately, we can't fast travel in this, so we're running. I wonder, can I general stats or system settings display? No. I'd have to go through like the individual mods, I think, to like fix. I might later like turn down some mods just to fix some of the lagginess. Because I don't know why it's super laggy right now. It might be the fact that we're streaming to 3 places at once, but who knows? The water drinkers. You guys just want to be known as the water drinkers? What the hell's going on back here?
At least you will die with.
What the hell is going on back here?
Give up while you still can.
Those bandits kind of came out of nowhere. I just ran right past them. There's a mod to fix performance? Really? Okay. What does it do? Just optimizes everything? Might have to add that one to the list. Oh, there's a traveler. The traveler got freaking mangled. We're gonna take everything from this traveler. This traveler's not gonna need it anymore, right? Sorry, traveler. We didn't save you. But we're gonna rob these bandits for sure. Give me all this bandit stuff. We're gonna rob these bandits blind. Use mod to, yeah, you gotta use mods to fix your mods, right? It's like when I back when I was like first modding, I like came up with like, I call it the blackface glitch, where you have like too many face mods and then all your like your character models have like mismatched faces, and like a lot of the faces wind up like just like black.
And I thought I was clumsy.
And I tried to like downloading mods to like fix that and stuff, and like it made my game from unplayable to silky smooth. Really? Okay. Well, I'm very interested in that. And then what order did you put it in, Ducky? Sophia sounds Scottish. She sounds kind of like. Have you ever played with Sophia before? She sounds which one's Sophia? That's Zara. Sophia's right here.
Yes, I'm listening.
She does sound a little bit Scottish, doesn't she? She does sound a little bit Scottish. They'll teach you on the bot page. Okay, cool.
Let's not hang around then.
Where are we going now? We're going, yeah, we just follow this path. I have her installed, just haven't used her. Yeah, she's one of my favorite. She's like, I find her like kind of funny and like not that annoying is like the biggest part. I also like what was his name? Lucian? Lucian was really cool to have around. I haven't found him yet. Yeah, I haven't used her in quotes like we're like, oh, like they're like people to be used. Ooh. Can you, Ducky, can you link that in Discord so that I can download it after Discord? Have you ever tried Indigo? I haven't, like, I've heard so many great things about Indigo, but have not used him yet. I think he's part of this mod list, though. I just haven't found him yet. Have not found Indigo yet. But I do plan on using Indigo.
Another fine morning. What should we do today?
I'm pretty sure is Zara Fairchild in the regular game? Or is she a... Or is she a... whatchamacallit? A mod. I feel like she's a mod. We ran into her last time. And it's like, Quest like begged us to go to this, like, I had like 3 things come up to her and it's like, you should go to this place. And I was like, okay, I'll go to this place. And then we went and we rescued her. Is there a Fairchild? Zora Fairchild. But now she's following us. I've never seen Zora Fairchild before, so that's why I'm assuming that she's a mod in this mod list. Unless I just like totally skip that every time I've played. Or should maybe be part of the DLCs, because I haven't played the DLCs very much either. The minimum specs for modded Skyrim is... It depends on the mod list too. But yeah, I am, for this mod list, I am running on a little bit lower end of the requirements. But yeah, I would love to play Skyrim VR, like modded Skyrim VR. That would be so sick if I was able to run around in here in VR. I feel like I would get like maybe sick every once in a while. I would have to have a little bucket on the side just in case. I'd have to have a little bucket on the side in case I got sick playing VR, but you know. Oh, that's a wolf. Come here, wolf. Ooh. Come back here. Come back here, wolf. He's just... Okay, he's running away from me. Dude, there's also, like, I've seen so many, like, virtual reality, more like augmented reality tabletops for, like, Dungeons and Dragons, and it looks fucking incredible. So you're like, so you can have like actual like huge like miniatures and stuff, and like plan your world out.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
But the fuck you like? You guys fucking drew your swords on me, bitch. Those guys fucking ran up on me, dude. Like I kind of want to go back there and fuck those guys up. Like, who do you guys think you are? Running up on me like that. I can't even say I'm the Dragonborn this playthrough because I got a mod that makes me not the Dragonborn.
A little self-conscious. I love saying that to guys.
That was one of my favorite chirps ever. Was saying, "Listen, you want to run up on me? I'm the Dragonborn, bitch."
If they say yes, their wives get jealous, and if they say no, I pretend to be really upset, and they feel bad.
These wolves keep running away from me. I
What?
don't get it.
I have to amuse myself somehow.
What is this little fortress? What is this little fortress? Like, I don't want to go in here. I don't want to die. Let's F5 it. Let's F5 it. I don't want to... I want to go in here. I don't know what this place is. Okay, let me smash this wolf. Oh, I missed. Let's Fort Greymore. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
All right, we're running. I guess we're running in. Oh my god. Oh, that bandit just fucking smashed me.
What a coward.
Okay, that guy got smashed. Now we gotta run over here, smash this guy. He's level 29. He'll be a problem. Get him, Sophia. Okay, we killed that guy really quick. Perfect. Oh, fuck. We got another one. Oh. Oh, shit.
I'm surprised you've lost it. No! I'll kill you.
Thank God our one-handed is so high. Thank God our one-handed is so high. And then we have a couple of sexy ladies helping us out, you know? Zora Fairchild's level 30? Holy sheesh. No wonder. She just fucking smashes, dude. She absolutely smashes. Okay, it's time to do one of my favorite things to do in Skyrim and loot that body. Sophia, I need you to move, sweetheart. Come on. I gotta loot that body. You're near Whiterun, never mind. Still pretty sure you're near... Yeah, I think I am near Whiterun. Yeah. Time to loot these bodies. We're taking everything. Oh my god, look at this fucking wolf. Kind of menacing having him like stare. He just jumped away from me? Dude, this wolf has moves.
We make such a good team.
That wolf had moves, dude. He was fucking and dodging and diving. My god. Okay, we gotta loot these bodies. We need all the money we can get. Enchanted? No. Equipped. Yeah, no.
I
Oh my
want
god.
your honest
Boasts to
opinion.
his
There we
friends
go.
that he's killed
What do you
3
think about my boobs?
adultery
I mean,
counts.
do they look the right
So,
size to
I
you?
killed 4. The
Hey,
cat
stop
poses,
looking at
looks
me like
him and
that, you
says,
pervert!
Whoa, a talking dog!
Dude, Sophia told me, like, she asked me to look at her titties, and then I turned around to look at her titties, and she said, don't look at me, pervert. Get a grip, lady. That's entrapment. That's entrapment. I need all these. 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 Oh, this guy's naked. This guy's naked already. This guy's naked. There's this guy over here, right? Yeah. With our 2 ladies, I feel like we could probably go in here now. Like we could probably go in here. Oh, we need some fast healing. Ain't got time for that slow healing. Or Greymore. Do I go in here? Do I go in here? Is there a bandit captain in here? Do I go in here and fight these guys? Asking for a friend. Asking as a friend. Do I try to fight these guys? Yes, I do. Right? We F5'd it. Let's just go in here. There's a quest to go in here? Oh, I didn't know that. When vibing on Skyrim was second is 5 p.m. in the next... Dude, hey, when this game first came out a million years ago and I got it, I'd just be like... I'd be like in my room like playing. I'd be like, oh, I play a little bit before bed, and then you like turn around and it's freaking like 3 in the morning. And you're like, didn't mean to do that one. Okay, so I guess we go back and we go to Whiterun. So we're going to Whiterun anyway, right? To like sell everything. I'll hear the argument right after you leave. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I think we go to Whiterun and we sell our stuff. Maybe we start our faction. We get the faction like up and running, because we're gonna need the faction to be like running for a bit. And I'm kind of debating whether or not I don't really want to use the 2 ladies to like run the place. So we might like just hire somebody to run the place for us. You know what I mean? I feel like we're gonna need a lot of gold to get started. And then once we get the faction kind of up and running, it'll like be a little bit self-sufficient. I don't want to use followers that like would follow me I want to have like my own little personal guard, you know, to help me take bandit camps. So I feel like the more people I got like helping me take bandit camps, the more like the quicker we can like get our army up and going. Because that seems to be the hardest part about the Conquest of Skyrim is finding the bandit, clearing the bandit camps to claim.
Anyway? I told you it's the wedding of Vittoria.
And I want a small army following me around and helping me with that. I think we're gonna go get Lucian and Indigo and like a whole bunch of followers to come with us and be my like little own personal army. Like look at them all running behind me. You know what I mean? They start running an army of 10 in VR. Holy smokes! Ducky, did you have this on VR? Was it sick? Was it worth it? I know you've been trying to get me to get VR for like 9 years, but Everyone dared looking their general direction, not in combat. The game crashed. Hell yeah. I feel like I would need I feel like I would need a way better computer to run VR. VR seems like such like a deep rabbit hole, you know. Okay, first things first, we are going to A, disenchant what we can. B, I don't know how much deconstruction of the armor we're going to be doing. I've got a 3050, I think. And 26 gigabytes of RAM. Like, not the best. But not the worst. You know what I mean? So we're going to, I don't know how much we might just sell all of our stuff and then whatever we can't sell. What's the opposite of like, crafting? Like, e-craft, I guess? Smelt down the rest of our, weapons and armors. So once we make enough money to like get our army started, we will. Oh, see, now it's like running like pretty smooth. Just that little area that we were in was kind of messed up. So we need to go to where's we'll go here and we'll try to. I'm just gonna try to sell as much as I can. Yeah, I'd be able to run a little bit of VR. I just wouldn't be able to heavily mod it, I don't think. Which, like, I'm becoming a snob.
Take a good look around. I'm
Skyrim.
sure you'll find what you're looking for. If
We're
not,
playing vanilla
let me
Skyrim
know.
just like
I
isn't
might
it
have
anymore,
stored
you know what I
away.
mean? Wolfbirth, War
Welcome to War
Bear.
Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
Perfect, thank you. I appreciate that. What have you got for sale, dude?
The finest weapons and armor.
Let me try to sell you on some stuff. So we're wearing all this stuff. So I guess we can sell the rest of this? Right? He's got 4,500. If anything's crazy expensive, like I don't need any of this stuff, right? 53, salvaged ancient, no word. Holy frick, I need to update. They added, what do you mean they added Manila? I don't know what you mean by that. Brace steel armor 306. What is mine? 402. Okay, I don't need that. No way, no way, really? Oh, sheesh, that would be cool. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't need any of this, right? And it's free? Really? Holy smokes. I can't imagine doing like that much work on something and then just like releasing it for free. That's crazy to me. None of this stuff I need, right? Trying to look. Dwarven bow. I might keep that dwarven bow, actually. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know you were unable to charge shots. That's 42. This is 78. Oh, yeah. We definitely sell this one, right? I think we keep the arrows. We can sell these. Do I sell any of this stuff, or do I keep all this? I think I keep all this. You think that's crazy? Have you ever heard of Endaryl? No, I haven't heard of Endaryl. What's Endaryl? There we go. I think that's all we want to sell there. So he's still got 2,700. Look it up on Steal real quick.
Good doing business with you.
Oh, maybe you've sent me that before. Maybe you've sent me that before. I think maybe you've sent me that before. How do I... Is this place, Bellathor's General Goods. What can I sell here?
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
Welcome indeed to Bellathor's General Goods. Let me talk
I'd
to you.
even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
Bellathor, you tricky little devil, you. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I actually want to sell to you. I think I want to keep these for now, but I can sell this common hood for sure. Some common clothes, fine clothes, gloves, college boots. Some of this stuff. An iron lantern, definitely don't need. 6 skulls, a troll skull. I kind of want to keep all of that stuff. Linen wrap, I think I want to keep basket. Clay, we're gonna keep empty skooma bottle. Sell 5 of those because we don't need them, right? Do I sell any of these books? My specs were a 3050, I think, and then 26 gigabytes of RAM. But I have an empty card slot. Do I want to sell any of this stuff? I feel like I want to sell this stuff. Because I never use it. I'm doing it. This is going towards the, war effort, if you know what I mean. Oh, I don't want to fucking sell that, I don't think. Soul Split? Sacrifice a friendly conjured or reanimated minion to summon 2 sundered shades for 10 seconds. Whoa, what the heck? Firewood. Ingredients I don't really want to sell. Soul gems I don't want to sell. Which side of the Civil War do you favor, buddy?
Imperials, Stormcloaks, I don't care who's in charge around here. I just want to make money.
Good man, good man. Okay, so let us...
Do come back.
I'm gonna go see what I can disenchant out of those, out of the, like, good items. And then we're gonna sell the rest. Especially because they come with a bunch of, yeah.
Shiny trinkets for
What might you be looking at?
Well, that's the companion's place.
Carlos the Mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise.
Whoa, we were lagging out there. So we talked to the mage. If I do pick a game and choose Skyrim, I don't have a VR headset! I don't have a VR headset. I've got no job right now, so it's hard for me to spend money. Plus, we just bought a house, so I'm technically, if we want to get technical speaking, I'm $500,000 in debt. We're gonna talk to the wizard. We're gonna see. No, we're not gonna talk to the wizard. We don't need to talk to the wizard. We need to see. So it's $100 more. Yeah. Just a drop in the bucket, eh? Let me see this enchanter. Oh, we can do the apprentice robes of restoration.
Angry, can hardly stand it.
12% left.
Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is
Because it would be crazy to have a bunch of heavy armor with this stuff on it. Like, if we got good at enchanting.
But I don't want to be patient.
Yes. Okay.
I want a dress right now. Father
I need a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to use and then enchant that. Get my enchanting
I'm
up.
going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide.
Wait, I need that spell that you trap souls, though. In soul gems. To practice enchanting.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Who's paying money? Are you paying money, dude?
Was there something you
Nope.
wanted?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to this guy.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Of course, sir. But be warned. Our provisions are running dangerously low, and so the Jarl is in a foul mood. Perhaps I can assist you. I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Okay. How do you become Thane of the city without doing the Dragonborn quest thing? Without saving the city from the
It was
dragon?
at the College of Winterhold that I learned this spell that made people naked.
Because how am I supposed to buy the house here? You know what I mean? You don't? Oh, God. I guess we're not going to be living in, what's this? What's the one in Whiterun called? Breeze Home or something? I guess we're not going to be living in Breeze Home.
We are but man, writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the.
You gotta go. I'll see you later, Ducky. Thanks for dropping by. I always appreciate it, my dude. I always appreciate it.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Olfina? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean.
I think I can.
I'm sorry
like,
I asked.
hell yeah. I hope so too. We'll see
Let me
you
know if
later,
see
Ducky.
anything you like.
Okay, I gotta talk to Elthor. I need to talk to you, homie.
I'd even buy one of your relatives
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
look.
yeah. You've already made that joke to me.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
You've already made that joke to me. I want to sell you. Oh, this I could sell for a miffle, dude. Also, don't forget to talk to the old woman once you leave the tavern, not the drunken. Oh yeah. Oh wait, he's not joking about the. He's not. He actually buys relatives. Oh, this vendor only has 3,600. But we would be rich. We would be rich. About him having sold his sister to the... I would believe that for sure. I wonder if he's got anything worth buying. You have anything worth buying? He's got some clothes. But the backpacks... Don't really need those, though. I actually kind of do like this. Ring of Illumination. A Nordic amulet worth that. No, I'm just gonna sell this one. We can eat the 300 gold, right? There we go. Oh, we just leveled up with that too.
Do come back.
Hell yeah. What do we take? What do we take as our level up? We're gonna be trying to clear bandit camps. So we got 255 health, 220 stamina, 160 magicka. I think I want more health, right? I want like things to just like tickle me. Definitely don't want destruction. Do we want to go more into restoration? Improved healing. You've mastered the art of healing spells, which makes them even more effective, and they are now able to restore stamina in combat. No way, that would be fucking... Oh, I need 75? I need 75 for that. Divine Light or... Oh, this is 65, 65, 50. By advancing further into the School of Restoration, you've learned how to augment and cast spells of the Adapt rank more easily. What is, Should we go into smithing, maybe? Blacksmithing first require the corresponding crafting book. Okay. I want to go see if I can make... Now that I took that smithing level, if I can make some stuff at the forge.
Still warm from the oven.
I want to see if I can make some stuff. Oh, we're lagging. Give me this. Can I make anything at the forge? Ooh, I can now. One-handed. 57 damage. Light armor, heavy armor, boots. Brawler's iron gauntlets? Ew. Those look disgusting, dude. I don't like the looks of any of these.
They're the fiercest warriors in Skyrim.
Those brawler's gauntlets look kind of cool.
Upside down boat.
Those brawler's gauntlets look kind of cool. Mace, an ancient Nord mace, Nord club. Steel maul does more damage than the ancient Nord mace. I might make that actually. I might make this steel maul. I must have. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We got a lot of building materials. Other. Oh, I can make shrines. That's cool. A helmet? I've got a silver helmet, right? I want to say my steel helmet is like up there. Or my silver helmet.
At the market, I picked some vegetables from the farmer's side that would go great with berries and jam.
These are just an aesthetic thing. Do we like them? Do we like the Brawler Steel Gauntlets? They're just an aesthetic thing.
Wraith, I've come to tell you that I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Don't make me laugh.
Are there any shields I can make? Yes.
You're wrong. You can't hurt me anymore.
Steel Shield is 198.
Oh, no. So you're gonna fight back if I punch you, huh? You're gonna hit a girl?
This heavy shield is better.
I mean,
That's what I thought. Now get out of my way, baby. I got things to do.
Oh no, it just looks different, right? Do you like the way this one looks more? Sure. We'll make this one. And we'll make... That mud crab armor looks grotesque. This is the grossest looking armor I've ever seen. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Good head don't like.
I hate that pompous red guard who wanders around Whiterun boasting.
I do think I want these ones though.
One more time, then
And then let's
I'm
see if I
going
can
to
upgrade
get
anything.
the vegetables from his farm.
So we made a bunch of stuff. Like I'm wearing steel plate gauntlets for 120 and these are 90. Oh, I lose a bunch. But these are cooler. The steel shield, so we don't need these and we don't need these. Right? We don't need the steel gauntlets and we don't need the steel shield.
And
That
random
shield
up his-
does look cooler.
Sorry, I was going off on a rant again,
Let me
wasn't
see.
I?
Can I upgrade anything on the workbench? Imperial heavy shield. And I improve. Use an item to improve.
Papa,
Yes.
next time you go away, I wanna come with you.
And I improve the steel boots. Yes. And these two I don't need to improve.
Every knight needs a
We won't
squire.
improve those.
I can help you with your sword. Things like that.
Grindstone, can I improve anything on here?
The answer is still no.
Steel maul. Oh, I can't improve the steel maul.
Yeah, right.
Let's improve this. There we go. Then if we go into items, steel maul, favorite this one. We don't need the steel shield anymore. We need the Imperial heavy shield. Where's the Nordic? Oh, I must have sold it by accident. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. Big bomb. Big bomb. And I smelt it. I need to smelt. See, this is where I get all fucked up. Steel heavy, steel boots, steel brawlers, steel gauntlets. We don't need. And the steel shield we don't need.
I wonder what sort of cuisine is popular here.
There we go.
I hope
The rest of that, we're good to go. Now we can. Now we can start making our army. Now we can start making our army. We just need to go to Ultra Stream Camp. But first, I think we need to read the book. We need to read the book. How to start your own faction, right? So we read the book. I think we've got enough money now. We've got 10,000 gold. And I think that's going to be enough for us to get started. Holy. How to start a faction. Volume 1. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hand. What the heck? That's not the book we want. How to start a faction. Thank you for installing Conquest of Skyrim. Keep in mind, this is a work in progress. And you may see bugs crop up in your experience. If you do so, please help with the development of the mod by reporting them on the Nexus so that I can fix them. Your help is greatly appreciated. It is highly recommended that you use this mod on a character that you have no intention of completing the Civil War questline or main story, or one that have already completed them. Many things that you can do will break these, as well as possibly mods that modify them. Back up your save. Yes. Enter a faction name. What is going to be our faction name? We had some suggestions in chat before. What is going to be our faction name? Our faction name. Because we've got, let's go over the factions of Skyrim. You've got the Imperials. You've got the Stormcloaks. You've got the Dark Brotherhood. You've got the Thieves Guild. You've got the Mage Guild. What? If we're going to try to conquer Skyrim as a whole, what are we going to want to name our guild? Somebody is suggesting Water Drinkers. Could Skyrim be conquered by a bunch of water drinkers? I don't know. I don't know because I don't drink water. I drink San Pellegrinos only. Fancy boy. What else is somebody, what are some other ones that people are suggesting? Some other people are suggesting. Let me scroll back up. Let me scroll back up. Let me see what people are suggesting. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. The Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. Get this, guys. Get this. It's CSB, as in Custom Sauce Boss. The Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. Except Enter army prefix, Stormcloak, Soldier, or Imperial Archer. It's going to be a Shadow. Shadow Soldier or Shadow Archer, or... Because that sounds badass, dude. That sounds badass. The Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. And if we're going to go with the Crimson Shadow Brotherhood, does this one not scream Crimson Shadow Brotherhood? Bingo. Yes. Which color would you like to attribute to your faction? This will determine the color of things such as your faction's war tents. It's going to be red for the Crimson Shadow Brother. The Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. Use the place banner ability to claim at least one area. So we are going to go to... maybe we'll wait. It's 11 o'clock. We'll wait. Hours. We'll wait 10 hours so that we can have a little bit of daylight going for us. There we go. Now we're gonna go claim the mine. I think we're gonna need a guy to be like our hunter food gatherer kind of dude, and that might be Faendal from River Run. Is it called River Run? Or River Wood? What's River Run from? I think that's from Game of Thrones, isn't it? I think that's from Game of Thrones. River Run. Why am I so laggy? Okie dokie. Now we're going to... I guess Halted Stream Camp. We'll go up to Halted Stream Camp. Just to pay a little visit. Run all the way up to the Halted Stream Camp, and then we can start mining some stuff. And then once we get mining some stuff, we're gonna be, I can't, have I ever unlocked this thing? I don't know if I've ever unlocked this.
No, it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
But don't you just want to scratch a Khajiit behind the ears?
Never unlocked this chest. Okay. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. Right here. Ooh, close. There it is. Bingo. Lockpicking increased to 11. Let's go. 54 septums. Thank you very much. I don't know how expensive lockpicks are. I don't know if that was worth it in the end. We gotta run a little bit to the left here to go to Hold the Stream Camp. Where's the quest? To claim at least one area. Yeah. Okay. So I know that we could claim Hold the Stream Camp, so we're gonna go there now that it's cleared, and we're going to claim it. Whoa, what is that little... We're kind of running the wrong way here. Kind of running the wrong way. I heard a dog or a wolf. We're lagging like crazy. Maybe I need to turn off my computer after stream. Holy smokes. It's going nuts. Oh, I might have just run. Oh, I didn't run off the cliff. Thank God. I thought I was running straight off that cliff, homie. What is this little camp here? Dude, where am I running? I'm turning the wrong way, dude. I need to run like this way. Southwest. This fog has got me all screwed up. But I even have the thing like on the here we go. Oh, I just... No. I didn't think we were doing anything that was going to kill us. Okay, it's saved when we left Whiterun. So that's our saving grace, is that it saved when we left Whiterun. Thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing, homie. Would have been embarrassing. Okay, let's make it, let's maybe run in the right direction this time. What do we think? If we run in the right direction, I feel like we're gonna have a better time. We're not gonna fall into, like, death traps. Random death traps. Run towards the northwest. And that should have Vaulted Stream Camp on it. Weird little tower thing that I don't recognize. I'm out of stamina. If I get attacked by whatever made that sound, I'm screwed. Oh, it's a giant. They're giants. They're giants. We're running away from the giants. Please don't kill us, giants. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The first hero I met turned out not
Okay,
to be
I feel like we've been running for a while. I ran too far west. I need to run northeast
but
now.
a mercenary. I thought he came to save me, but
Oh,
all
there's
he
a
really
mammoth.
wanted was a job.
And where there's mammoths, there's giants. Oh, run, 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 run. Run your little heart off. Where's this little camp? Oh, a little bandit.
Such a good team.
Got clocked, eh? Nighty night. Nighty night, bandit. Let me loot that body. Come on. Come on, Sophia. Let me loot that body. Sophia. Let me loot that body. What else is going on over here? This is not where we wanted to be. No. But we're gonna kill these. Oh, it's Silent Moon's camp. Yeah.
Found you.
There we go. You can hear people making stuff in the background. What did that say?
What do I have to do to get a drink around here?
Zora Fairchild did what?
I think I want to know.
Regarded me as what?
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what she said. What she said about me. Should we go up here? Oh, maybe we need to do a little bit of fast healing here.
Shit, we're not alone.
Over here.
We're gonna do this one.
No! Just you want die already, bastard!
Danger to
Kill you. I'm gonna split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Truth!
Another battle, another victory.
Dude,
for my hero.
Zora smashes. Zora absolutely smashes. She's crazy. She's the best spec up we've ever had. Yeah, she's gonna go one-shot that guy while I loot this guy's body.
Stronger with each fight.
Ron the
At
Crow.
least I like to think so.
Take all this guy's stuff. Take all this guy's stuff after you killed him. Oh, this guy's gonna get it.
Weren't expecting that, were you? That's it?
I don't think he was expecting that. Me to come down, descend from the heavens like that, and deliver him justice. Don't think you were thinking about that one, eh? Ron the Crow. We're gonna need to heal up after that little kerfuffle. If I remember correctly, Silvermoon's Camp is where you can find some cool stuff. Maybe armor forging. We'll take that. I don't know if that's going to be useful to us at all, or what. There was a way!
Wake up! Stop daydreaming about me and
There's a way to... Yeah, this is like a... Yeah, it's a lunar forge. I don't know what we use for the... Go to the lunar forge. I'm actually at the forge itself up and running, but again, I find nothing special about its workings. These weapons were clearly forged here, yet the secret of their enchantment remains elusive. All I've been able to discern so far is some connection between the weapon's power and the appearance of the moons. Light armor forging. We'll take that, and we'll take this. Cool, cool, cool. What can I make on here? Dagger, mace. I remember there being something cool about this place, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't really have the time for it. So, let's... Can I claim this, actually? Let's see if I can claim this. Items. Oh no, I want magic. Place banner. I'm gonna claim this area since there are still 3 enemies alive. What? Where are these enemies alive? But I guess I can claim it. Kind of cool. Oh, maybe I need to go in here? Silent Moon's camp. Who is in here that needs a little killing?
Is someone there? Aha. Just stand.
That was fun. Hiding is a good way to lose weight. Except if you lose, then it's very, very bad. That's the last of them.
Silent Moon's camp has been claimed. There we go. It was right here, right? This little lockpick? Oh! That was close. Iron Golems, 2 lockpicks, and some weapons. What is down here? Your followers Zora Fairchild considers this lock too far complex. Far too complex to give it a try. Lock expertise like 40. Okay. Let me see if it's on the extremes. Oh, it is.
I've heard of this mystical natural wonder known as the Fountain of Booze. Do you think the
so it's like
stories
here,
are true? I
then
sure
back up a
hope
bit.
so. If I ever
Ooh, that was
found it, I
close.
would never go sober again.
Down, up, like here maybe? Oh, a little bit too much. Down, up a bit. Ooh. Down and up a bit. Not enough. Down and up a bit. Down and up a bit. Oh my god, it's so close, dude. There it is. Let's go. Another chest. Okay.
Huh, look what the bandits left us. How does a roasted rabbit cooked with a minced garlic and a sprinkle of frost Miriam sounds? I don't like wasting food.
Okay, come on. Mamma mia. It's so close. That annoys me. Ooh. Bunch of potions and a cool mace. Let's go. Okay, so we own this place now. And we need to find a steward. Whiterun hold? What? Oh, no way. I need, like, what is the lock picking? Remember your lock's angle after they break. Also increase your expertise by 10 points. You can now pick novice and apprentice locks without difficulty, but adept locks remain a challenge. Increase your expertise by additional 25 points. Adept locks can be picked without effort, and you can attempt to open expert locks. This one needs 45. That one needs 30. How are you supposed to get your lockpicking up that much? I guess fucking doing the Thieves Guild thing and then like...
I love teasing guys. After I went bear hunting one day, I asked the hunter if he wanted to see my bear chest. I showed him the pelt of the bear I just killed and pointed to its chest. Ah, you should have seen the disappointment on his face.
Okay, so do I own this little camp now or what? I must, right? So I own this camp, right?
Oh,
can I place my banner here?
Something hard in your pocket? I felt it when you brushed against me.
So we just need a steward. Let's go claim Hold the Streams camp too. We're gonna go right to the east here. And we're gonna go claim Hold the Stream camp. Am I running? I just need to go straight north now. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's right there. There's a wolf up there. Around here somewhere was that stupid... Dang. This guy's gonna get bombed.
That's it. On to the next battle. Or maybe the next end.
Dude, why is it like frozen? That's weird. Did she hit it with some magic? I didn't notice her hit anything with magic, so... Okay, halted streams camp. Can I claim this area? No? Nice. Halted streams camp has been claimed. Look at that banner. So, I need a steward to run my camps for me, right? Or can I do it right from this thing?
I don't get it. Men say they wouldn't mind piercing me with their arrow, or stabbing me with a sword, and then walk away laughing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but I need food. Set as base of operations.
Should I be worried?
Okay, done.
My fourth rescuer was quite handsome. Thin robes of muscle and hazel lips of eyes.
We need to go find a steward. Running through this fog is kind of spooky, eh? Running through this fog is a little bit spooky. Can I take this mammoth skull? I can take the tusks. That's kind of cool. Oh, I remember this, the court mage stuff, and like, oh, we're running to the west now again. But we're running back north. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that performance mod, I think. It's a little laggy tonight. Well, I've also had my computer on for like days now. I have not restarted it yet. I'm definitely gonna take over this little like fort too, eventually. I wonder if I conquer Whiterun if I just get that though. I wonder if I conquer Whiterun if I just get that. That'd be pretty dope. What was that, dude? What was that? Who are you guys? Vigilant of Stendar. Yeah, I used to be a friend of Stendar.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
I would like to recruit you to my faction's government.
I'll join your faction, but I'll need a salary of 100 gold per day for my services. Which position did you want to hire me for?
Never mind. I don't want to.
Is there anything else you wanted?
A day. I thought it was like a 500 gold. Like I just buy you. Like you're my
None
minion after
escape
I
the
give you
vigil.
500 gold.
All
I didn't know it was a
come into the
per
light.
day thing. The heck? I know I had to keep paying you like an employee. I thought I just got you, dude. So if we go up here, can I get up here? Oh, I'm heading the right direction. I'm kind of heading in the right direction. Go find Faendal. I wonder if that guy from the what's it called? That one little tavern place. If it's 100 gold a day times 5, I put in 5,000 gold. I should be able to get it to. Depends if the Silver Moon's whatever. If that is a moneymaker, then I could probably afford her. I can make the camp self-sufficient. In a case, that is not a moneymaker. This reminds me of like gaming, like on my one of my very first computers, and we had this game, King Kong, after the movie came out, and it ran like this, and it was so hard to play because enemies would just like jump out of nowhere because you couldn't see anything. Because it was running at like 15 frames a second. But alas, hopefully I can fix it with a mod or two. Wonder if Uthgard.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Think you can take me
And why
on?
not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Okay, you're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
Have you tried Ognor's Skiver liver? It's a local delicacy.
Is she not gonna fight me?
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Ha! Snowback.
I think she just stole 100 gold from me.
Good. Chat time's over.
This lady just stole 100 gold from me. Unbelievable.
Come on. Let's
Come on, fight back. Each other.
12 septims on the big
Oh shit. He's fighting me now.
Fight! You think I'm afraid of you?
Fight! Drive that snowback to the ground!
Oh, I'm lagging
That's the
hard.
best you can do?
Oh, she is. She's gonna beat me the fucking.
What's up you doing?
Oh, she beat me down.
Not so tough now, are you? Keep walking, soft gut. I'm more woman than you can handle.
I'll get her one
whatever.
day. I'll get her one day. I will. I'll beat her butt down. You know, I'll beat her down. Okay. Let me see.
Damn rebels. Not willing to kill another Alfred's. Keep an eye out for trouble.
Is Albert
Whatever you
one?
need. Buy you smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Can I use your forge? I like you to agree to my
I'll
faction.
join your faction, but I'll need a salary of 100 gold per day for my services. Which position did you want to hire me for?
No, I think Faendal's gonna be my my homie for free. So. I think he's gonna be my homie for free. Boy, now that these now that the army thing has started and like there's all these like guys like roaming. I wonder if can you dye your armor now? I'm looking for Faendal. Where would Faendal be? Sven.
What do you want?
You seem upset. Can we talk?
What do you want? Someday Camilla will know my affections. Someday.
Give up this ridiculous fantasy. Camilla is too good for you.
How can I argue with that?
That was easy, wasn't it? Gonna...
I'll join your faction, but I'll need a salary of 100 gold per day for my services. Which position did you want to hire me for?
I don't. I don't want to hire you. I don't want to hire you. Yeah. Let's go to the inn, see if there's anybody in the inn that wants to be part of the Crimson Shadow Brotherhood.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah. Who's Gore?
You in need of a companion, friend? Well, then you're in luck. I reckon I've killed more men than there are minutes in a day.
You've killed more than 1,440 men?
Not few, huh? At this rate, I guess I better change it to seconds then. But who's counting?
Where'd you learn to fight?
I got my start as a pit dog in the Imperial City Arena. Worked my way up to Gladiator before I got bored and quit. They say the best techniques are left by the survivors. With me gone, I guess everyone will have something to offer.
Only a coward quits before becoming Grand Champion.
I know, and I would have been Grand Champion too, if not for the burden. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Fair maidens in my bed and good stew in my belly. Some burden. Well, that ain't what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about then, homie? Oh shit, he just did it for free. He did it for free. I'd like to draft a new law for the Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. I need to send a message with Bright. I want to wear a different outfit. This time we choose a new capital city for the Crimson Shadow Brotherhood. Faction needs a new name. What's on your mind? I want to change our banner. Trade and economy. Food report. Food transferred from holdings per day. Food with acquired by the army and workers per day. Food exported per day. Food transferred to holdings per day. Total food added per day. Okay, so he's going to sell to Streams Camp. What's my next step? I need to deposit 1,000 gold into the treasury. Okay, I need to talk to you. I'd like to manage. Here's the report on our economy. Treasury report. Make a deposit. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. There we go. I'd like to draft a new law. I need to send a message. Blah blah blah. There we go.
Farewell.
Okay, so we got our steward. Steward Gore. He joined for free. I don't know why. He just met us. Is this Faindal? What's up, Malik?
Another stranger passing through Riverwood. Off on the next adventure,
Yeah, you can say that.
Fair enough. But if you're seeking excitement and riches, this ain't the place, I'm afraid. Riverwood does have its charms, but I imagine they're not quite what you're looking for.
Charms is the most charming thing I've seen. Is probably the sawmill.
Faindal and Sven keep things interesting from day to day with their bickering. But it's not all bad. It's peaceful, quiet. The most exciting thing to happen here in recent memory was a drunken brawl over 2 cheese wheels and a chicken. It must be a Nord thing. In any case, I'm glad to have some time, and more importantly, respite from the world.
What brought you to Riverwood?
Here's the same as anywhere else, I suppose. Why not?
You just don't see...
Riverwood type? It's okay, stranger. I know what you mean. You're correct. I am no farmhand or errand boy. I am, or was, a soldier. But that life is behind me now. I've taken a few beatings in my time.
Sounds like a
You've
story.
got a good sense for it, that's for sure. I can tell you, if you'd like. But let's get somewhere more comfortable first. Come, follow me.
This guy hitting on me?
Since we're here, my friend, I hope you don't mind if I order something.
I do apologize for the pace. My leg isn't quite what it used to be.
Can't decide what I want? What's fresh today?
I'm the cook, lass. Food's hot. Never said it was good.
Then I'll have 2 batches of meat and some
There
grilled
we
pork.
go.
Coming right up.
Is he just sitting back down? I'm supposed to be following this guy, right?
There we go.
not supposed to be following this guy.
Let's make this absolutely clear. I don't know who you are or how you found me, but if you try anything, I will kill you. The Dominion pays well, of that I have no doubt. But even a cripple can still hold a blade.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mercenaries come in many guises, so you'll have to forgive me for not taking you at your word. How much did they pay you, Your weight in jewels? The promise of an emissary's position? You're an idiot if you think the Dominion keeps its word.
Stand down, soldier. I don't serve the Dominion.
By what right do you invoke rank, stranger? What do you know of war and sacrifice?
Every day is a battle. I go where the road takes me.
Fair enough. But if you haven't chosen a side yet, you will soon. No one will be able to escape the coming war. But you seem like an alright sort. Come, let's grab a seat and I can tell you anything you want. Frankly, my leg has started acting up again.
Like, I just, like, got up from his seat and then, like, we were not more comfortable.
Orgnon likes to tell strangers he's a bad cook, but the food here has its charm.
I hope you'll not begrudge a veteran for being careful, but it pays to look out for one's enemies, no matter how long it's been.
You don't think you were being a bit paranoid?
No. If there's anything I know for certain, it's that the Thalmor never forget those who cross them. Even a sleepy village like Riverwood can attract unwanted attention, if you're not careful.
What did you do to the Dominion?
The better question is, what didn't we do? I'm from a small hamlet on the edge of Alakir. Conditions could be worse than Morrowind's at times, but it was honest, and life made sense. But there's too much bad blood there now, too many bad memories. Not just me, but for us all.
What changed?
The Dominion, of course. I was still half a boy at that age, bull-headed, rash. But I wanted to make a difference, help the fight against elven supremacy. Thalmor forces were already in Hammerfell before the Great War had officially started, so I began working with a local band across the Alakir. Must have been quite a shock to the elves, to come from lush grasslands and comfort to nothing but desolate wastes as far as the eye can see. Lutes and poetry weren't going to be much help there. There's an old saying that the sands swallow all. We'd use the storms to cover our approach, and strike quickly before they had a chance to react. Most of us were just pulled from local settlements, men and women that had been thrown into warfare with only basic martial training. But we made it work, fought as hard as anything to keep our home.
Were you successful?
For a time. We had some close calls, and magic is always an unknown in combat, but we fought hard, won a few victories, even joined a battle near the entrance of Montelion. That was chaos if I ever saw it. Soon enough, the locals who had barely learned to hold the right end of a blade were veterans, forged through blood and war.
The basics are so difficult to pick up. Your foe is the unknown. Weapons can only do so. You must have been proud.
Indeed. I've known great soldiers to be felled by a dagger in the ribs or an arrow in the back. If you want to survive a ground war, always watch your flank. Bravado will only get you so far.
What happened next?
Good soldiers are worth their weight in gold. Soon enough, we went our separate ways, summoned off to different patrols. The war was gripping all of Tamriel by this point, and even the nobles understood that we couldn't be getting much help from the outside. I had taken a poison arrow during one of the last night raids, and was recovering in Sentinel. A short respite from battle, but a welcomed one. As any soldier can tell you, you take whatever sleep you can get. A lot of wounded in the city, but the guard kept it together, and the Dominion off our backs.
That wasn't the end for you?
No. In fact, it was quite the opposite. While recovering and visiting some friends, I was approached by one of the forebears. The siege had recently been broken, and finally it seemed like the two were going to get their heads out of the sand. She was old blood, respected in the city, and as a joint effort with the Crowns, they organized a warband. By Satakal, it seemed someone got the idea that I should be picked to lead them.
Well, that's quite an offer.
It was. Something like that doesn't come around every day. Strictly need to know, armed with the best gear Hammerfell Gold could buy, to strike fear in any who dared to cross into our lands.
And you accepted?
Of course. I may have been injured, but those few weeks hadn't made me go soft. I was eager to get back into the field and tear the Dominion a new one. We shook hands, and the next day I went to meet them. My people. We met in an old ruin beneath the city, only a few guards on hand. Introductions were made, plans laid out, and we toasted, even as Dominion spells pummeled the gates outside. As for my fellows, well, I could tell we were going to get along just fine. We headed out next morning.
What were they like?
Some of the finest men and women I've ever known. War has a tendency to make or break a person, but these ones... I don't know if you fought in a war, traveler. Real war. But if you're lucky, every once in a while, you'll come into contact with someone who just has it. Skill, luck, bit of the gods on their side. I don't know, but each and every one of them was like fury itself in battle. We were the very best Hammerfell had to offer, and we were going to make Thalmor pay their tribute in blood.
Tell me more about them.
Our frontal team was led by an enormous Pomarat, gold flecks tinting a mane that had been decades in the making. From what I've heard, they're a rare sight outside of the Khajiit's homeland, but if you saw him fight, you'd understand why I was glad to have him on our side. A lot of great warriors out there, but few would dare risk locking blades with someone like him. More than once, he'd lean forward and sink his fangs into the enemy's face. Rip their throat out, even. The Thalmor never saw it coming. Outside of battle, though, Saja was a quiet one. He was content to keep watch while the rest of us slept, meditating under the moons.
Who else?
Alongside Saja and I, there was an old man, Arlund, disgraced son of one of the minor houses, or some such thing. It didn't seem to matter to him, of course, and certainly not us, but by the sands could that man fight. The art has been lost to history for as long as anyone can remember, but he captured even the smallest fragment of what the Arnshai once were. Sword singers. Never seen anyone before or since handle a blade quite like he could. The damn fool could be grouchy, and wave take you if you interrupted his battle preparations. But he was a dear friend. Not content to live out his days in bed, he fought to the last.
What about the others?
With the three of us diving into the thick of it, we had support from all sides to protect our flank. First was the Bosmer, Nilus. I've never been to Valenwood, but the way he held a bow was a work of art. He was small, but he could use that to his advantage, dropping down before a patrol even had a chance to react. Before he'd even touched the ground, 3 arrows would find their mark, but he was always disappointed it couldn't be 4. A bit mad. He loved taking scalps wherever he could, but he moved like water and saved our hides on more than one occasion. Next was Kara, Altimer battle mage.
An Altimer?
Yes, surprising, no? Fate must have had a sense of humor, sending someone of that caliber into the arms of the Resistance. She could tear any of her kin apart with a spell, and took pleasure in it too. Kara never told us what had brought her from Alinor, but then again, we never asked. She was a firebrand, all right, and gods protect you if you said anything about her heritage or homeland.
But you tolerated her all the same.
She made her allegiance clear from the moment we met, and we never had any reason to doubt her. It was always very matter-of-fact with her. Anything that needed to be done, got done. She'd crawl out of oblivion itself if it'd get her home back.
Was there... Okay, I've heard enough about this guy.
Of course. You'll have to forgive the ramblings of an old warrior, well past his time.
What about your objectives?
It was simple, really. Disrupt Dominion activities wherever we could. At first it was mostly helping protect the roads or the occasional emissary. As the war progressed, we were given more specific tasks. Sabotage and the like. Extinguishing fires, slitting throats as the Thalmor slept, and disappear before the first light. Soon enough, a bit of a legend began to develop. The ghosts of Ban Karai, deadly wraiths waiting in the reaches of the Alakir.
Did you like the name?
I believe it was the locals that had started the tale. A superstition after patrols no doubt failed to return. It was all nonsense, of course, but as far as we were concerned, anything to shake the Dominion's resolve had its uses. No one, no matter how skilled at tracking, knows the wastes better than my people, and we used that to our advantage. But we referred to ourselves by our own name. Enough time has passed that the name is now only that, but once the Resistance only had to utter it to make captured spies cave.
Reputation that was well deserved, I take it.
We weren't suited to attrition or open warfare. Thousands and thousands charging at each other in an open plain. Our strengths lay in quick, ruthless attacks. Give everything we had and move out before any scouts nearby showed. A fireball to scatter mounted soldiers, arrows from an elevated point. Then the rest of us moved in to clear up. The Thalmor showed no mercy, so why would we show them any in return?
You did what needed to be done. There's no shame in that, my good friend.
You understand. Good. Hesitation, empathy. All these things are luxuries. Perhaps things could have gone a different way, but we did what we needed to do. Only nobles in their comfortable manners have the time to debate right and wrong. The rest of us just have to live with it.
But you continue to fight.
Yes. By then it seemed like all Tamriel had fought to a standstill. But the war just dragged on. Our party was moving around Hammerfell more freely, but we could only be in one place at a time. Let one village burn so you can help protect another. Assault a war party or keep the Thalmor scouts blind. 100 lives or 1,000. Simple choices, but so much more to consider. In any case, that's how it was. One morning, we must have been camped by a small oasis. A rider came charging up. We received letters from Sentinel and other cities before, of course, but this was unexpected.
What did it say?
We had been ordered to a small village on the border with Cyrodiil to await members of the Dominion Command passing through. Our contact was a bard of all things, a young Imperial woman by the name of Lavella Dientis. She had been scouting the place out before our arrival.
You've just been wary of walking into a trap.
Of course, but the letter was legitimate, and we weren't exactly in a position to refuse with a war going on. Within a couple of days, we had left the wastes of the Alakir behind us and headed for greener pastures.
What happened next?
When we arrived, it was late at night, but that gave us a bit of time to check the place out. Calling it a village was certainly generous. It was more of a loose collection of hovels than anything else. A couple of houses, a run-down farm on the eastern edges, and your typical tavern to pull it together. Nothing out of the ordinary. Next morning, we headed in and visited the tavern. Our illustrious contact was dressed in finery, playing to bleary-eyed peasants. It was all very surreal.
This guy really went from wanting to chop our head off to telling his life story very, very quickly.
Mostly farmers. They appeared to tolerate Dientis' presence as long as she steered clear enough to let them drink in peace. I don't know much about lutes and singing, but she was clearly skilled. Why it was her, someone who'd draw the attention of everyone within 100 leagues as our contact, though, was beyond me. Anyway, despite some misgivings, there was no sign of the Dominion, and the innkeeper's family were decent folk as we settled in.
Did Lavella have any information?
Surprisingly, yes. The letter did turn up something we could use. Dianthus told us that a group of emissaries and nobility from Alinor had been traveling with a larger force through the east of Hammerfell. However, the force had split off to move into Skyrim, so these nobles were moving to an encampment in southern Cyrodiil, right into our path.
Good opportunity for some payback.
Exactly. And after trudging through the desert, each and every one of us was eager to take that opportunity.
I can imagine.
Dianthus was eager to get it done and leave the place, but we enjoyed some brief respite. Each day we checked the roads, using the woods to stay unseen. Then, well, the time finally came.
What happened?
As I said, the village was no fortress. There were some makeshift stables that could provide cover from arrows, but not a whole lot else. Most of the villagers heeded my warning and left before the Dominion arrived, but the innkeeper was stubborn. Said that he wouldn't move, even if Baal himself was coming. We decided that the best way to draw them out would be to stage an attack in the woods and bring them into the village. Close quarters would be our advantage, and hopefully give us enough time to deal with any spells. Dianthus volunteered to play victim of a bandit attack, a little too eagerly, actually, but she was our best hope for getting their attention. All that was left to do was move into position. I waited inside the inn with Saja and Sunvar to play the part of drunken bandits. Getting fat off the latest raid and hopefully enough to get the Dominion's attention.
But what about the others?
Arlund was dressed as a blind old traveler, nursing a drink on the ground just outside with Nillis on the roof or the stables nearby. Kara had a Justicar's outfit, so would move in with the rest of the group as they approached the village. Tanwyn, well, she wanted to sit by me, act as the concubine to my dastardly bandit leader.
Did the plan work?
No. Almost from the moment we put it into motion, things began to spin out of control. We had assumed that once we got their attention, the group would move into the village as one. The Altamir work as single parties. They're not suited to scouting or smaller warbands. They use the Barsmur or Khajiit for that. Numbers weren't a problem provided we could use the surroundings to our advantage, but it was going to be a tough fight. You can imagine what it was like when two Justicars rode in ahead of the group, just as we were getting ready.
What did you do?
The only thing we could do, stick to the plan and hope that Dianthus would draw in the rest of them. All of us knew the risks, knew what we were in for, but when the two Justicars walked in, no one dared to even breathe.
Why didn't you just kill him?
I certainly considered it, but had they managed to get a spell off, it would scatter the rest of the group. Or at the very least, it would blow our disguises trying to deal with the bodies. It wasn't easy, but we had to keep going. The innkeeper could tell something was wrong, but served up the Justicar some drinks. With Satakal's eyes on our side, they'd soon leave or be too drunk to react when we did attack. But those two elves, they decided to come and sit with us instead.
Turn for the worse.
I could see that Tanwyn wanted to reach across and throttle them. The Justicars just sat down and struck up a conversation. I remember I kept looking between the door, straining to hear any movement outside, and Saja, who had one hand on their blade. But the Justicars just sat there, ordering more drinks. Maybe they could see we were on edge. Perhaps they just didn't care. Either way, we weren't going anywhere.
How did you get out of it?
The innkeeper was ready to move at a moment's notice, but the Altamir didn't budge. Those of us inside the kept up the act as the Justicars continued to drink and drink. We might have been able to kill them, but it was too much of a risk. Suddenly we heard the bulk of the group moving in. It seemed Dianthus had kept her word after all. With no sign of Nillis or Kara, I assumed they were in position and ready to go. The group had arrived, and after a brief pause, a few of the nobles walked in, ordering some wine that the innkeeper had prepared for them especially. They glanced at Saja out of curiosity, but there was no sign they recognized us.
What about the two sitting at your table?
They were well and truly drunk by that point, having a jest with Sunvar, who was just staring at them, his jaw clenched. The Dominion relaxed, and I could even hear one of the guards outside talking with Arlund.
What happened next?
A Justicar on the table opposite sat down and pulled down her hood, revealing Kara beneath. She was anxious, but there was no way we could talk without drawing unwanted attention. Something was wrong and we were in deep. It was going to get bloody. The only question was when.
But you still had the advantage, didn't you?
Maybe, but it had been a mistake to draw the Altmer into the tavern. I had underestimated what they'd do. Still, we sat there until one of the nobles came shambling over and started flirting with Tanwyn. Clearly they thought we were simple travelers and thought to buy a night with her using gold. I kept up the gruff bandit act, giving him some excuse that she was mine or whatever, but he kept pushing. Tanwyn was so tense I thought she was about to snap, but brushed it off, until the noble leaned forward and put his hand on her thigh. Tanwyn pushed him off of her in disgust, and suddenly, everyone was on their feet.
And then what happened?
I've been lucky enough to walk away from many situations that would have killed another, but nothing could prepare someone for something like that. Perhaps it was our fault for not moving sooner, for not calling the whole thing off. Perhaps it had been doomed from the start. But it doesn't matter. It was too late. The Thalmor were ready to go, the noble indignant at some dog and his whore for refusing the likes of him. There was no turning back. 3 arrows came tearing through the open windows, hitting the drunks and then the noble, right through the throat. As everyone drew their weapons, I threw my weight forwards, flipping the table onto its side as a bolt of electricity crackled against it. That damn innkeeper had managed to time his throws with Kara, using some cheap bottles to throw on the elves while she followed up with a fireball. As the smell of burnt flesh assailed us, Tanwyn and I leapt out of the nearest window, with Saja, bloody and enraged, not far behind.
These were the craziest stories I've ever come across.
It was better than I was expecting, worse than I hoped. Arlund stood over 2 soldiers that had been standing guard, but more Thalmor were already running towards us. I could see Nilus on the roof nearby picking off as many as he could, but we were going to be overrun, and there was only one way out. Sunvar stepped out, his hands bloodied from beating one of the drunkard's skulls, with the wounded innkeeper in tow. The heat from behind us was overwhelming, but we drew our weapons to meet the oncoming horde.
The final stand.
I wish it had been. There was no way we'd be able to make it to the trees, and the horses the Dominion had arrived on were long gone. We stood back to back, but it was not enough. Arlund was the first to fall, an arrow through the shoulder, and then a charger's sword. One of the battle mages collapsed the roof under Nilus, and I heard him cry as the soldiers moved in. Sunvar. He fought through the pain, wielding whatever he could get after losing his weapon. He fell with his kinsman, the innkeeper, teeth clenched in a blinding fury as he pushed his fingers as far as he could into a noble's eye sockets. Tanwyn and I were protecting each other's flanks, our sabers bloodied by elven filth. But no matter how hard we fought, it wasn't enough.
How did this guy get out then?
One by one, I watched my party die, even as more of the Dominion poured into the village ruins. Saja, right until the end, fought like one of the gods themselves. Warhammer, claws, teeth, whatever that damn Khajiit could do. But one of the Justicars blinded him with a flask, and a group of them managed to overwhelm Kara before she could help. Nor should you. Command is difficult, but we weren't just some garrison out in the wilderness. We were friends, and their deaths are on my hands.
How did you survive? There's the question I
and near
want to know.
collapsing from exhaustion, I could see some of the Altimer commanders just standing there on the edge of the village, waiting for us to either submit or die. I received an arrow through my shoulder, and then my leg for my stubbornness, and could no longer fight. Tanwyn, she tried to pull my broken arse back to safety. but one of the elves ran her through when her back was turned. The sound of combat died away, and for a few moments we just lay there on the ground, waiting for the end to come. My apologies, traveler. I need a moment and a drink.
3 hours and 50. That guy was talking to me for 4 hours. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. This guy was talking to me for 4 hours. I'm still writhing in pain, I guess.
Greetings to you.
I'd like to. Oh my god! After all that, and the guy's not gonna join my faction. What a guy. Import 1 unit of food. We just start by importing it from other factions. I need to discuss these importations with Steward 4. We need to go back to, what's it called? That guy was talking to me for 4 hours. I need a... Oh, I got fast healing on. $64 restoration, let's go. A little bit of rain for our walk over to home base. I think we're gonna need... I think you can get the guys to do the hunting, right? And then you don't need to import food. I think that's not gonna kill me. Yes. I don't know why, but running outside always makes the game super laggy. I'm gonna need to download that mod and see if we can fix it. Where's Zora? It's a little concerning to me that Zora's not with us. They didn't have the wizards there. I think I would have fought them there. Okay, so we need to import some food, and then once we've imported the food, I think we can recruit a guy to be like head of an army or head of like a unit, you know what I mean? And then once we get it, then those guys can go hunting and get us food, and then we don't have to buy food, and then we can get people to mine, and then we can sell that for more gold. Oh, the stream's camp is this way. Get out of my face, mud crab. Sophia's gonna take care of you. Halted streams camp. Where's this? What is this here? Oh, this is Silent Moon's camp. Whoopsie daisy. We need to go over to... What's the streams camp? Gosh, so laggy and I don't know what's going on. Not usually this laggy. On the streams camp! Hopefully, Gore is here. Our buddy Gore. Just joined for free for some unknown reason.
Greetings.
Oh, I just heard him. Gore, where are you? Gore, where the heck are you? Okay, there's Zora. She's finally made it. Oh, Gore's standing right there. Jesus Christ, you blended right in, Gore. I didn't even see you. Gore,
What
what's
do you
up?
need?
What's up, dude? I need to... I need to manage the Crimson Shadow Brotherhood's trade and finances. We're gonna need to import a little bit of food to progress this quest line. If that's okay with you. Food report. We're gonna need to import a little bit of food. I guess the Imperial Legion. Just one right now. Recruit is second in command for your army.
Farewell.
This is where I feel like we need to go back and find Vaindal.
I think I need a new pair of boots. Where should we go shopping? The market or the caves?
But I think we're gonna leave it there for now, guys. Just because it's super laggy and I need to either restart my computer or fix it. So, and it's already 10:13. So we're gonna leave it there for today. And then hopefully next time we play, it's not as laggy and stuff. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out and playing on a Monday. Yeah, it's Monday, right? Monday evening? Yeah, thank you so much for coming and hanging out on a Monday evening. I appreciate it. Give me 2 minutes while I pick a stream to raid. Yeah, my whole computer is kind of like freaking out now that we're like, now that we were watching Skyrim. Oh, I know who we're gonna go raid. I know who we're gonna go raid. Raid channel. We are going to search for Tabuli. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out on a Monday night. I appreciate it. And our next stream is probably going to be Wednesday afternoon. if you guys want to be around for that. And until then, we shall see you later. Peace.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Erase all of these broken dreams and fly.